here's a tip that I wish I had prior to, uh, just knowing how to talk to people. However, I'm not, for some odd reason, when I'm at my work, I am not unconfident at all. But when I'm at home, trying to, have a normal life sometimes, I would just rather fix something up to make me happy versus have an actual connection because, I think I would sabotage my own happiness with somebody. But, and I still need shadow work either way. But if you want to find somebody, again, after seeing them on a bike or, whatever it may be, if it's something that you can recognize on the road, like, you know, this, for example, using my one of my parents' cars, license plate, as an example. Yeah, you're probably gonna find it eventually, but um, you want to become friends with a cop in the nicest, most professional way possible, and you're gonna want to use that plate to find their name, number, not use their address because that's an invasion of privacy, but you're basically going to let the rules of the state or country that you live in, and you are going to allow them to you're going to allow yourself to figure out, what does this person do? Are these similarities that allow this person to have things that are in common with you? Because then you would inquire simple questions that lead you on into bigger, more deeper questions. Now, I know it's the wrong way to do it because, one, it's inhumane. Number two, you are basically having the control of someone's personal life. And usually when you do that, that's when the, international intelligence people start to get involved, and they basically want to pry you away from those two people and figure out why you're doing that for the reason you're doing it. Because for three reasons, I'm going to tell you: either A, it's not worth it; B, you're doing something completely wrong and totally illegal; and number three, um, getting a part of their life and all of that. What are you supposed to be getting from it? That's good. Because from one of those three things, it can also cause you to be addicted to doing things like that. So you have to be very careful. And, it's not going to be easy, finding that person. If you were to be riding on the road and you found their name or you got their number, it's better to do it that way because you yourself asked in person, socially, how to, that was a bug in my way and I don't like it in my face. That's how you're able to develop that confidence. Now, not every man is going to have that kind of confidence when the light turns green at the light and they're able to just, casually just walk away from a situation that says, hey, this is an opportunity for me to meet somebody. Now, reason I'm telling you this is because I struggle with that shit very much. And, yeah, I mean, yeah, somebody's going to use it against me, but, again, I know the ways of destroying someone's mental confidence because mine was destroyed first. So, but it doesn't mean I want to turn away every single person that I meet in my life and they see this video. So, with all of that being said, find a way to have confidence, even if that means you have to use the laws and regulations of your state, country, or ordinance if you're in Canada or you're all the way in Antarctica. Find ways to identify that person's life outside of asking them personally, because last thing you want to do is ask the wrong question, or, and even if you're afraid of asking the wrong question, just simply say, hi, how's it going? Or, find filler icebreaker words and go from there. Because in a professional setting, you have to do that every single day. And you have to figure out the people that you're working beside of that you call a colleague, an associate of some sort. And usually from there, you have to figure out, how you're going to be delicate. Because if you're not delicate with that situation, things can go downhill fairly quickly. Because it's like you're treating a fire a campfire as if you're about to add more fuel to it to make it as big as a house fire, like the size of the situation, or it's an eensy teeny tiny match and you could all of a sudden just extinguish it and you've solved your problem. So, as far as that universal understanding of how you should be able to handle a situation, handle it as if you are being watched by every single person that knows exactly what to do, but they're not going to tell you how to do it. So, I mean, just go from there. But apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'm going to enjoy this view that I'm looking at. Because three things: I don't want to move from my parents' house. I don't want to move from this area at all because I have Lake Norman right in front of me. And number three, it's peaceful as fuck, and I'd like to have it that way. I want to find my purpose through peace, peaceful interactions, even if that means I sit in a chair doing absolutely nothing. So yeah.